Welcome to the Colonisers Network, or maybe we could call ourselves the Hard Topics channel. We're still a fairly young YouTube channel, and we don't have to figure out everything right from the start. You know what I mean? Today, we shall be discussing the highly anticipated subject: is Christianity the white man's religion?
Number 1. What is Christianity? Christianity is a word used to identify those who are the followers of Jesus Christ. The word Christian was first used in Antioch, Syria, according to the Bible in the book of Acts chapter 11, verse 26. Antioch was Syria's largest city, 300 miles north of Jerusalem and 20 miles inland from the Mediterranean. Syrians are not white or Caucasian. Here is an example of what the Syrian looked like in prehistoric times. The second point: Christianity was not practiced in Europe before the disciples of Jesus actually brought the gospel message into it. In the early centuries and even millenniums after the death of Jesus Christ, Europe, or the Caucasian man, what is now known as the white man, practiced a different variety of religions spread across Europe. For example, the Vikings practiced Norse paganism. The Portuguese, who were the first to set foot in Africa as colonialists before Christianity, practiced Proto-Celtic or the Celtic religion. The English practiced a wide array of paganism, like most of the different parts of Europe at that time. The third point: Christianity is a set of beliefs based on the teachings of Jesus Christ and also of his resurrection and his return to judge the living and the dead. Historically speaking, the existence of the man named Jesus Christ cannot be denied sufficiently in any academic debate. As a matter of fact, Jesus Christ, whom Christians believe in, was a Judean. A Judean simply meaning a person from the tribe of Judah. Paleontological, anthropological, and sociological observations have provided evidence that the Judean was more biologically similar in features as the Jews of Iraq. The appearance, therefore, of the average Judean had dark brown hair, olive skin, and brown eyes. The fourth point: Judaism as a predecessor of Christianity, way before the first ever colonialist ever stepped foot in Africa, was already widely practiced in Africa and other regions of the world, as far as India and China. In China, there was what is now known as the Kaifeng Jews, and in India, the Kokin Jews. Also, the El Griba synagogue in Jerba, Tunisia, is said to have been built around 586 BC, which will make it the oldest synagogue still standing in continuous use in the world today, found in Africa. Now, this is quite an important piece of information because in Judaism, the Jewish prophets prophesied about the birth, the death, and the resurrection of Jesus Christ, and also prophesying about his return to judge the living and the dead. Therefore, believing in their own prophecies and their own knowledge of Christ not only made them believers, but also followers of Jesus Christ. In my own words, I would like to call them Judo-Christians. Another point is about the Queen of Sheba. When in around 970 to 931 BC, when Solomon was king of Israel, the Queen of Sheba visited Solomon and brought back his religion and wisdom back to Sheba. Sheba comprises of the land stretching from modern-day Yemen right up to the Aksum Kingdom, Ethiopia. Subsequently, Judaism spreaded from the Aksum Empire, Ethiopia, through the Bantus right down to South Africa. And so the African soil for several centuries before the white colonization and their introduction to Africa, their version of Christianity, was already wet with Jewish and Christian sentiments. This brings us to our next point, the fifth point. 50 days after the resurrection of Jesus Christ, at around 30 to 36 AD, according to the Bible in the book of Acts chapter 2, the day of Pentecost, God-fearing Jews from every nation under the heavens visited Jerusalem to celebrate the Passover feast, when they had an encounter with the apostles of Jesus Christ. Many Africans became Christian on that day, more than 1,500 years before any white man, through imperial colonialist powers, ever preached their version of Christianity to Africans. The sixth point. The Christian Bible, which is a library of 66 books, generally speaking, excluding the Apocrypha, which are other books not included in the popular Bible translations we have today, was written unsurprisingly across 3 different continents: Asia, Africa, and Europe. Written over a period of about 1,500 years by what scholars now agree to be 40 different men from diverse backgrounds. Clearly, Africans have a fantastic and ancient historical background in Christianity, and not only Christianity, but Judaism as well.
Basking in the nature of the sun, enjoying the trees. Summertime. So, after all that you have heard, is Christianity the white man's religion? I guess not, from a historical perspective. From an academic perspective, I guess not. We already know around the 2nd century, Christianity was already found in Africa, way before any Europeans ever stepped foot to colonize Africa with their vision or their version of Christianity. As a matter of fact, Christianity based on Christ is the understanding of the will of God, who created the whole universe, and himself is not the universe, but created the universe. And so therefore, Christianity is for the white man, the black man, the Chinese, the Indian, and whatever kind of person you are in the world today, you could be Christian. Thank you for listening to the end. Until next time. Oh, and one more thing. What kind of Christianity did the white man bring to Africa during the colonization period? You want to hear about it? Check out the next video. Till next time.